Who falls? Welcome to Quiztopia. Your journey into trivia paradise starts now. Medieval knights, they didn't begin the battles with the swords. No, their most powerful weapons were used at full speed on horseback. Now, what is the name of the long spear used by knights in trident or a lance? This weapon was designed for mounted charges and could shatter on impact. It was a lance, yes. The lance was a long spear used by knights during the cavalry charges and in tournaments. Released in 1997, this song became Shania Twain's breakthrough hit, pushing country music deep into pop radio. Now, do you know the song? Let's go, girls. Ooh, oh, oh. Man, I feel like a... What word completes these lyrics? Cowboy, dreamer, outlaw, or woman? Charts everywhere, it redefined country and the sound of the 1990s. And man, I feel like a woman. Yes, it became a signature track that still defines Shania Twain's career decades later. Some cities, they don't move an inch even when their names change and history turns the page. Which city was formerly known as Constantinople? Is that Athens, Rome, Sofia, or Istanbul? All cities here with ancient roots of their own, but we're looking for Istanbul. Yes, once Byzantium, then Constantinople, Istanbul has always been at the crossroads of continents for nearly 2 millennia. Quickfire. Which shape tiles a surface with no gaps? Hexagon, octagon. Yes, nature already chose hexagon, because hexagons tessellate efficiently. A giant ape, a city in panic, and one very tall landmark turned a monster movie into cinema history. Now, in the classic movie King Kong, what building does Kong climb? Is that the Chrysler Building, the Empire State Building, the Eiffel Tower, or Big Ben? Yes, the image became so iconic that the building and the monster are now permanently linked. It's the Empire State Building. The scene, it helped cement the skyscraper's status as a movie legend long before special effects went digital. Here we see the leaderboard players. We are halfway there. Look at all these points. Look at all of these players. But who will end up being number one? Let's see after the next questions. The periodic table is very picky about who gets a square. Which one of these is not a chemical element? Neon, water, gold, or oxygen? Only one of these is made from more than one element. That is water. Yes, water is a compound made from hydrogen and oxygen. You've heard it before, H2O, baby. Quickfire. Which is not a type of tree? The birch or the brimble? One is real and one is not. And not is the brimble. Yes, brimble is not a recognized tree. A single dart can change the whole match, but only if you hit the tiny high-value zone. Now, in darts, what is the highest score you can get with one throw? Is that 25, 50, 60, or 40? Yes, only one section on the board turns a perfect aim into the sport's top possible score, and that is 60. Yes, the magic number comes from striking a triple 20. Yes, the dartboard's famous jackpot. You know how some fashion details look decorative, but actually started as pure survival for everyday wear? Which clothing detail was originally invented to protect fabric from tearing? Was that shoulder pads, pleats, lace trim, or rivets? Yes, one is basically a tiny metal bodyguard for stretched seams, and that is rivets. Sometimes the most industrial-looking detail has the most practical origin. You don't see it, but with this device, the invisible becomes very noticeable. Yes, steady clicks are a warning sign that something unusual is in the air. What does a Geiger counter measure? Air pressure, sound waves, radiation, or magnetic fields? Yes, the faster it clicks, the more serious things are getting. It's radiation. A Geiger counter detects ionizing radiation, yes, often used for safety and scientific monitoring. It is time to see the winners today. Oh yes, and let's start with the top 10. Congratulations. Yes, you got the most points and therefore you get the top prizes, players. Very, very well done, everyone that we see here. Oh yes, we see they are dancing on the top of the podiums. I would be dancing too if I was a winner. But there's more. There is more. We also have, of course, the wild card winners. Yes! Stacking up on correct answers and then being drawn to get that sweet cash prize. Congratulations here to all of our wild card winners. You had the knowledge, and now you have the money. Look at this. Oh, you love to see it. Very, very well done. Thank you for being a part of the competition. Until next time, keep those brains sharp. Happy quizzes.